Chat is open, so feel very comfortable in sharing your insights or comments or whatever you have to bring of value. So, thank you again. Today's topic, which is really a culmination of, not culmination, but continuation of what we've been talking about for the last couple weeks, is really LinkedIn Live. I keep thinking maybe I should generalize a little bit more, get into strategies for like LinkedIn, and then have LinkedIn Live as a subcategory. No way. It's like the Stone Age to the Space Age. When I look back, and I was happy and successful in a way with the way I was doing things, when I started to pivot and move into LinkedIn Live full time, it was just like night and day. The people I were attracting, the conversations I was having, the quicker the collaboration things were moving, and the waste of time, and especially the waste of time, because you end up having a two-edged sword. One is, if you attract a lot of activity and interest and audience, you have to service that. It's too early to know who's who and what's what. And by the same token, if you invite people in, you have to service them. It just lacks integrity and intent. So, going to LinkedIn Live, I've been promoting it every day. I've been doing it every day. I continue to do it every day around 11 a.m. Eastern time, and that's 9 a.m. Mountain time where I'm located. So, why do it? Well, the question is, why keep doing what you're doing if it's not working? I know very few people, even the people who are popular, could be looked at as being successful on LinkedIn, but not when you measure against return on time, return on investment, progress. At a certain point, most people plateau because they don't change, and they don't change in directions that really require putting the past behind you in a lot of ways and trading it in for a better future that's duplicatable, sustainable, and enjoyable. And, why not bring quality of life into the picture? Why win to be happy for a day? So, how do you do it? Well, you can go to my website, and I've got programs that really go shoulder to shoulder, for at least a month, uh, to really show you the ropes, avoid the pitfalls, get up the mountain with a little bit more spring in your step. And collaborating, I'm into co-hosting. This week I had 7 co-hosted programs with 5 new people that came from watching my LinkedIn Live. Isn't that great? When you do something, you get a direct return on it, and a better return with less work and more fun. Well, it isn't me, it's LinkedIn Live. I'm just the conductor that gets people on board, makes their time a little more enjoyable, and hopefully gives each other an opportunity to qualify themselves and how they could reinvent themselves, and then ultimately how they can combine and get the benefit of collaboration. Well, we've got somebody here, um, Poonam Sharma. Hi, I'm from India. Welcome from India. It's so great to have an international audience. I appreciate all the support. Thank you again. Um, Getting back to the subject at hand, the key really is bringing value to as many people as you can with as little time as you need to spend, with the ability to build a ongoing, stronger, more proficient audience that can ratchet up together. Again, it takes so much responsibility and weight off my back knowing I've got nothing to do with the functionality of LinkedIn or LinkedIn Live, but I have the opportunity to be able to leverage it when very few people even know it exists. Very few people know how to do it or do it or do it well. So it's just open field. And that's why I'm looking to build community, collaboration, bring people on as co-host, Here we have another comment. Thank you. And this is from OG Cartoon. How are you doing, sir? Thank you very much for asking. As you can see, I'm doing great. I discovered a different method of going about building a LinkedIn community. I have 38,000 connections, and I was just wild as far as, getting attention, getting participation, and getting knowledge share. And what I ended up with is a huge worldwide community, and I wasn't looking, I didn't need that. I appreciated it. So when I decided to just niche, and there's a saying, niches are riches. When I decided to niche, I was able to be more transparent, more authentic, and just saying, here's who I am, why I'm here, what I'm looking for. That avoided so many people from guessing, from putting their toe in the water and finding out it wasn't the water they wanted to have their toe in. And less is more when more is relevant. So those are key. The other aspect is the ability to, do more proactive outreach, but do it in a way that I'm doing it, not preaching, not cajoling, definitely not selling, but in a way that says, here's an insight I've gained. I'd like to share it with you. Check it out for yourself. And if you really like it and think this could move the needle, let's start working together. What are you here for? You got to determine you're here because it's a social network. It's all about people. There's a lot of psychology to it. And, what do you have that you can invest your time, which is your greatest commodity on LinkedIn, and get a return for it? Hire yourself. Give yourself a job position on LinkedIn. Specify the hours you're going to work. Specify the money you expect to receive in return, and then measure against your results. It's as simple as that. And if you say I'm worth $50 an hour, 3 hours a day, 150 a day, times 5 is 750, times 4, you're into $3,000 a month, and that's valuing yourself at $50 an hour and hoping to get paid. How long would you do it? If you kept putting your time card and everybody said, you didn't do anything, we're not paying you. Well, if you can't work harder for yourself than you can for someone else, then keep working for someone else and know that this isn't for you. So that's really key. Time efficiency, relevant audience, sustainability, duplicatable, attractive to others, because the real game changer is being proactive, taking initiative, and doing it consistently. I'm just a machine. Once I dial it in, it's a done deal. I posted every day for 3 years. I've had a LinkedIn Live every day for 6 months, and go back to a year ago when I started doing LinkedIn toe in the water. And what I can offer people is a year of experience, but also a year of not self-discovery when it's already been discovered and can be shared very easily. Imagine in 30 days, 60 days, whatever it is, you could turn the corner and have an audience that's the audience you've always been looking for, and you get to facilitate and grow it. Now that's where you got to start. People want to start at the finish. I want to sell you something. I want to give you something. I want to do something. No, you got to say, I want you to get to know me, visit, and that's so key. Here's Poonam with another comment. Thoughts are very good. New thoughts. Appreciate it. OG, make your life good. Couldn't have said it better. And that's what the key is we can all learn together. We can all grow together. We can all share together. And here's the thing about LinkedIn Live, and that's what I'm talking about, is who else is going to know you in a way when you can be there in real time with real people, with your real thoughts, there's no guessing. There's no hiding. There's no mask. There's nothing opaque. And if you're not willing to show who you are, what is this for? When you get there and you say, I'm still not interested, then why waste people's time? And why not get clear with yourself? So that's really key. The game is always between you and yourself, and everything is what it is, and it's what you make out of it and for how long. And, my focus is taking what's working, sharing, combining, because there's so much value to the synergies, to the leverage one can gain, especially content amplification. When you do something every day and you try to do it better every day, and you see so much more nuance and facets and insights, the picture just gets brighter, clearer, and more exciting. But, like anything else, community, collective behavior with that can really, really light a fire and get there really quick. There's 810 million people at least on LinkedIn. Hardly any of them are doing anything. And again, doing it right, doing it consistently, doing it with others. There's so many points of entry where people get plateaued, because first of all, they don't even know what it is to get beyond the plateau, or they wouldn't be there. But more importantly, they found their own ceiling. People limit themselves. The ones who do more get more, and the ones who do more for others get even more. So it's learning it and applying it. And that's what I'm focused on. And I think LinkedIn Live can get you the most direct benefit available, and gives you something where you got a voice. Isn't it important to have your own voice instead of being filtered? Commenting and liking, and posting. It's like the Pony Express. It takes forever. It's so superficial. What can you do with text? And, by talking to others, you're also listening to yourself, and you're getting this wonderful feedback that really propels you along your road so much quicker. So with that said, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining. Share if you find it of value. Help somebody else out. I'm on LinkedIn Live every day, approximately at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Central Time, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, and 8 a.m. Western Time. With that said, enough time spent.